Hello and welcome to PetXI Interactive, the home of GCSE revision on the go. Coming up in this math burst, we will be concentrating on rounding to both decimal places and significant figures. It isn't difficult, but it does need some concentration to make sure you get it right. I am in fact so confident how easy the maths is to teach, I'm going to show you in a race against Tom, who has bet me that his glamorous PetXI assistants can complete a challenge before I can get this maths across to you. Over to you, Tom.
Thanks, Dave. Well, in fact, Chris and Claire will be throwing bits of cheese at Pete and attempting to get 20 stuck to his head before you can explain that maths.
We best get cracking here. Let's concentrate on decimal places first. During your exam, you may end up with an answer on your calculator that looks something like this. 234.638943526374836. Now obviously, you don't want to write down the entire number, and the examiner doesn't want to read all of it either. Using rounding is a way of shortening your answer to make it easier to read. So let's have a go at rounding this to one decimal place. Rounding to decimal places starts by counting numbers after the decimal point. So if we bring up our long number again, we can see that the first number after the decimal point is 6. Stop there and draw a line after it. Now you need to have a look at the number to the right of the line to see if it has an effect on the number to the left of the line. If it is a 5 or more, the number before the line goes up to 1. If the number to the right of the line is lower than 5, the number before the line stays the same. So in this case, the number immediately to the right of the line is a 3, which has no effect on the 6, meaning your answer stays as 234.6 as everything after the line disappears. If you were asked to give your answer to two decimal places, you would do exactly the same as before, but this time counting two numbers after the point before drawing a line. The number to the right of the line is 8, so this has an effect on the number before the line as it would go up by 1 to a 4. So this gives us an answer of 234.64. Let's see how Tom is getting on with his challenge.
Dave, this is great stuff. Look at Pete, his face is covered with cheese.
Crikey, best get a move on. On we go. Once you have mastered rounding to decimal places, it is time to turn your attention to rounding to significant figures. A significant figure is the first digit in a number that isn't 0. So, if you're rounding a large number, do the same as you did before, draw a vertical line after the relevant figure in the number, then have a look and see if the digit to the right of the line has an effect on the digit before the line. As before, if this number is 5 or more, the number before the line goes up by 1, under 5, and the number before the line stays the same. For example, let's round 2,364 to one significant figure. The first significant figure is 2 in this case, so draw a line after it. The number after the line is 3, so the 2 will stay as a 2. The only difference now is that the number you end up with needs to be a similar size to the number you started with. 2 and 2,364 are very different in size. The way to fix this is to replace all the numbers after the line with zeros. This means that you'll need to put 3 zeros after the 2, making it 2,000. This is the same kind of size as the number you started with. For really small numbers, such as 0.000385567, it is very important you don't count the zeros at the start. Remember, the first significant figure is the first non-zero value. Therefore, in this particular number, 3 is the first significant figure. As before, draw a line after this number and again, see if the number to the right of the line has any effect. In this case, it is an 8 after the line, which means that the 3 will go up by 1 to a 4. As before, make sure that the final number is around the same size as the original number. 4 is much bigger than the original, so write all of the zeros back in again, giving you the answer 0.0004. We don't need to change all of the numbers after this line into zeros in this case, as it will have no effect on the final answer. Just think, 0.5 and 0.50 and 0.500 are all the same. And that's it. Everything you need to know in order to make rounding work for you. Okay, that's the maths finished. Let's see if we won the challenge.
Dave, I'm really disappointed with my challengers. They failed to stick 20 slices to Pete's head.
Well, there we have it. I win. Thank you for watching. See you in the next exciting instalment of PetXI Interactive Maths.